Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Trackside Disco video, where on Monday, June 22nd, I railfan at Carle Place in Merillon Avenue. After finishing up a final exam in school, I noticed the New York and Atlantic Railways RS-71 and RS-40 were both running, so I set out to catch both of the return trains. And I ended up seeing some bonus other trains while I was out. Up first were a few local and express EMU trains, so please enjoy. After a little while came engine 164 light, headed to Brentwood. Now I'm unsure of the purpose of this move, but it was still really cool to see. Plus, I got some nice horn action as well. Right after it passed, it met the New York and Atlantic Railways RS-41 making its return with a triple header, consisting of 300, 155, and 151, along with a cut of C and D hoppers. After 1953 came, 1954 to Ronkonkoma arrived, with an awesome set of M3s flying through the station. After train 1554 left, it began to rain, so I headed to the car, and when I did, I decided to check the radar, and I noticed that the RS-41 was being held at NA1 interlocking. So, I decided to head over to Merillon Avenue Station to see if I could see it again. And as I arrived, I could see them stopped in a bit east of the platform, which you'll see in this clip following, right here. Sooner than later came train 13, racing alongside the RS-41 as the rain continued to fall. Shortly after the RS-41 went past me, the New York and Atlantic Railway's RS-70 showed up on the radar in Jamaica, so I knew it was on its way, but in the meantime I saw a few express and local M7s. Even though some ominous clouds remained overhead, the rain had finally begun to let up. And last but definitely not least was a great 42 car mix R70 being led by MP15AC 159 and PR20B301 2nd Avenue. Enjoy this really cool train. Also, note the 2 plastic pellet hoppers up front bound for Eastern Wholesale Fence out in Calverton. Thank you all very much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please consider supporting my work by subscribing to stay tuned for future content.